Mandalas might seem like simple geometric patterns, but research shows they can alter brainwave patterns as effectively as modern neurofeedback technology. Today, we're exploring how these sacred designs are finding new relevance in our digital age.
That's fascinating. I had no idea there was scientific research backing up their effects. What got you interested in studying these traditional meditation tools?
Well, I initially started exploring the Wheel of Time mandala, and what really caught my attention was how it encodes complex philosophical concepts about existence into visual patterns. The ancient masters weren't just creating art, they were developing sophisticated tools for consciousness transformation.
Huh. Could you break down how exactly these patterns work on our minds?
So here's what's remarkable: studies have shown that when people meditate with mandalas, their brainwaves shift into patterns associated with deep focus and insight. The geometric symmetry seems to naturally draw the mind into more coherent states. And the Wheel of Time mandala specifically uses circular patterns to help us grasp how time isn't just linear but cyclical.
You know what's interesting about that? In our modern world, we're so focused on controlling time with our schedules and deadlines, but these ancient traditions suggest a completely different relationship with it.
Exactly right, and what's even more fascinating is how the Sun and Moon mandala approaches this from another angle. It uses the complementary energies of day and night to teach about balance. Recent psychological research suggests that contemplating these opposing yet harmonious forces can help integrate different aspects of our personality.
That makes me think about how relevant these tools might be for modern stress and anxiety. Have you seen any studies about their therapeutic applications?
Oh man, the research is actually pretty compelling. A 2019 study found that regular mandala meditation reduced stress markers by 27% compared to control groups. And here's what's really interesting: the more complex the mandala pattern, the stronger the calming effects seem to be.
Well, that certainly explains why the Wheel of Time mandala is so intricate. It must be working on multiple levels simultaneously.
You've hit on something crucial there. These designs operate on at least three distinct levels: the visual pattern that captures attention, the symbolic elements that speak to our unconscious mind, and the mathematical relationships that seem to harmonize neural activity. It's like they created a complete technology for consciousness transformation thousands of years ago.
That really puts our modern innovations in perspective, doesn't it? We think we're so advanced with our apps and devices.
And here's what's really mind-blowing: neuroscientists are finding that the proportions used in traditional mandalas often correspond to what we now call neural resonance patterns. It's like these ancient designers understood principles of brain function that we're just now rediscovering with modern technology.
So, if these tools are so powerful, why aren't they more widely used in mainstream settings?
Well, that's actually starting to change. Some forward-thinking tech companies are now incorporating mandala-based meditation rooms into their offices. And several major medical centers are studying how mandala meditation might complement traditional treatments for everything from PTSD to chronic pain.
That's such an interesting bridge between ancient wisdom and modern applications. What do you think the future holds for these practices?
Looking ahead, I think we're going to see a fascinating synthesis. Imagine virtual reality experiences based on traditional mandala patterns, or AI systems that generate personalized mandalas based on your brainwave patterns. The fundamental principles these ancient tools work with haven't changed, we're just finding new ways to apply them.
That's really exciting to think about taking these timeless wisdom traditions and adapting them for contemporary needs.
And what's particularly powerful is how accessible these tools are. You don't need expensive equipment or years of training to benefit from them. Just sitting with these patterns for even a few minutes can begin to shift your state of consciousness in meaningful ways.
It sounds like we're really at a turning point in understanding and applying this ancient knowledge.
Absolutely right. And perhaps that's exactly what our overstimulated, hyper-connected world needs right now. Tools that can help us find center and reconnect with deeper patterns of existence. These mandalas might be ancient, but they're perfectly suited for addressing modern challenges.